you have the strangest dream. You're swimming in an ocean. Maybe it's by Myrtle Beach, where Ben is. It's sunny, and the water is a bright turquoise blue. It's warm out, and you feel so at peace. You're happy and content. Suddenly the skies go dark, and you hear a crash of thunder. The water has turned slate gray, and the undertow suddenly grabs hold like a hand yanking you. It pulls you far out to sea. You struggle against it, dipping in and out of the waves and choking on the salt water, but the more you struggle, the farther away from shore you're taken. Then you realize you aren't in an ocean at all, but an enormous ball pit, just like that weird one in the corner at Jeff's. But this is a ball pit that goes on infinitely. There's no escape, no land in sight. You see it all as if you're looking down on yourself from above like a drone is filming you. You're tiny, surrounded by hundreds of thousands of colorful balls. The drone flies up farther and farther, revealing more and more balls. Millions upon millions. You're alone. It flies up farther and farther until you become indistinguishable from the balls. Your head is just another round object. You're going to drown in a colorful sea of plastic. You wake with a start and quickly glance over at your parents, who still seem engrossed in the movie. Your heart is beating fast. You know it was just a dream, but it feels almost like an omen. A warning. On the screen, the marketing exec and the small town hunk kiss, and you sink back into the sofa. You feel terrible and very uneasy. You decide then and there that you need to stay as far away from that ball pit at Jeff's as possible. And just to be safe, you'll stay as far away from Jeff's itself as possible. You decide you're never going back there ever again, and the next day, you follow through with this decision. After you're done at the library, you walk home. You walk past Jeff's Pizza, and the smells wafting toward you are pretty amazing, but you look at the rusty sign and the large boarded-up windows of the old expansion next door, and you know you've made the right choice. It's just all too depressing for words, and definitely too depressing to just go hang out inside there. You continue your summer like this, and the boredom seeps into every part of your life. You start picking fights with your dad just to have something to do. The fights get worse and worse, and they continue into the school year until you finally just start ignoring each other so you can get through the day. You realize you must have really upset Dad because he always pushes you to talk about anything, even if you're really mean to him. But he's probably just as worn down as you are. The idea of apologizing to him does occur to you, but it feels like too much effort. Besides, he should be the one to apologize to you first. He's the one who gave you this boring, stupid life. You continue to ignore him. Ignoring is easy and becomes a habit fast. It bleeds into the next summer, into the next year. It takes you into high school. You continue to barely acknowledge each other as you grow up. Eventually, you move out and leave town as soon as you can escape it. You try to answer the odd dad text, but you just don't care anymore. It's so much easier not to care. Eventually, you lose touch completely. There comes a day when it is the last time you ever communicate with him.